Hi, I'm Ilaria Lobo, and this is my brother. And I'm with the TAM News, and we're going to show you what it's like for a typical TAM lunch period. Right now, it's 8:07 p.m., and we decided not to film during the day because during lunchtime it's a little too hectic. So we're here in the BPL right now, and we're going to go and drive to Lucinda's and review a lunch period at Lucinda's. And this is Lobo lunchtime.
Alright, so right now we're driving to Lucinda's to try to represent a lunch simulation. So to do this, lunch is about 45 minutes during our normal lunch block. Right now we have all the time in the world, but to make it actually seem more during lunch, we're gonna factor in some time limits, like around maybe 10 minutes for finding a parking spot, maybe 3 to 5 minutes for traffic, 5 minutes for the lunch line, about approximately half an hour to eat. So this will be a typical TAM lunch.
We're gonna have one carnitas burrito.
Carnitas burrito?
Yeah. One shrimp taco, please.
Crispy or soft?
What do you want? Soft?
We get one nachos, guacamole, chicken quesadilla.
Oh yeah, chicken quesadilla.
Chicken quesadilla?
Yeah.
Medium sauce or hot?
Hot.
Okay.
One thing that Lucinda's definitely does not disappoint is the giant variety of drinks. We got our canned Cokes with the bottle Cokes as well, depending on what you choose. Most people prefer the canned Cokes. I personally choose the bottle Cokes. We got our Doritos, Mexican style, lime mandarin. We got the Orangina. We got the nectarine juice for the weirdos. Arizona's always good, small or large, depending how thirsty you are. All my friends are super thirsty. We got the cream sodas, the Dizzies, the chocolate milk for the select few.
After this, like chocolate chip, M&M, walnut brownie. What is this? Oh, carrot cake.
I love carrot.
I've not seen
But that
carrot
doesn't
cake
look-
in a while.
That doesn't look as appetizing as the normal carrot cake.
Some like, oh, this is carrot cake actually. Some like black bun cupcakes. So seating wise, this place is kind of small, but it's kind of perfect that way. It's called Lucinda's Mexican Food to Go. So kids just like arrive here, get a spot, order their food on the phone generally, just hop in, grab their food. So it's mainly like this counter to eat, which is fine. The restaurant mainly occupies under the kitchen and like the tray counter. Here we have the chicken quesadilla. Yeah, dig in, John. Aesthetics. It looks pretty good.
It's really good.
Like-
Presentation, I mean, it's on the paper plate,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can't complain. This place to go, like we said. There's only 4 seats in the restaurant.
Yeah.
The product is how good the food is. It's not about the environment. So, cheers. What to say about these nachos is like, you know when you have nachos and you always get the chip that's has no cheese on it. What I like about Lucinda's nachos is that every single chip has the perfect amount of cheese on it.
Yeah. And they give a pretty generous amount of guacamole
Yeah,
in the center.
Shrimp taco, soft shell. Obviously the best thing in this is the shrimp. I really like the light sour cream on top. It's not like super heavy. And the rest of the tomato and the coleslaw that just like accents the shrimp really well.
Nice. So, chicken quesadilla here. Kind of heavy, so I'm just gonna eat it like this. Oh my god, I can't even. Okay. Tastes really good for one. I feel like it's like homemade almost. Like
It's like a healthy meal. It's sturdy.
yeah.
Not gonna go.
Like I couldn't even finish all this. They give you like the prices here are like so cheap. It's good. Like it's not chicken's not like really dry at all. The amount of like sour cream, tomatoes, chicken, lettuce in it is like decent, generous overall.
Alright, unraveling of the classic carnitas burritos, Lucinda style. Famous for their carnitas burrito.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
There's nothing better than that first bite. So good. You get a full mouthful of the carnitas along with the pinto beans and the rice. It's a wet burrito, which I really like. A lot of people like either wet or dry, but this is melted cheese, sour cream, and guacamole's inside already. It's not all at the bottom or to the side. It's not sagging.
And this was only $5.80. So
Only $5.80. And this like is as big as my forehead. Like nothing compared to the prices. And it's delicious for everybody.
We're almost done with our meal here, but we're gonna wrap it. But supposedly have to get back to school right now, so we're gonna wrap it up and head back.
Me olvidarás. Junto a la estación no lloraré igual que un niño. ¿Por qué te vas? ¿Por qué te vas? Todas las promesas de mi amor serán contigo.
So back at the BPL. Usually we'd be going to class right now, but since it's nighttime, we're not in class. We're gonna talk about the food. So what Lobo Lunchtime likes to do is talk about 3 categories when we review restaurants. They are price, speed, and munch factor. So price for what we ordered, we got burrito for $7.95, tacos for $4.25, shrimp quesadilla for $5.80, and also get nachos. Nachos for $4.25, and then quesadilla for $6, and then total came down to $26.04, and that's pretty good for 3 high schoolers on a budget. Talking about speed, it took us 10 minutes to get to Lucinda's. Usually we take around 2 minutes to find a parking space, and the parking lot in front of the restaurant is pretty small, so there's that to take into account. Usually we'd order over the phone during lunch, and when we got there, it would only take about 5 minutes to get our food, drive back to the BPL, eat our lunch, and get back to class on time.
Of Lobo Munch Time is the munch factor, the most important part of the munchie session. So, munch factor, what can we say? I can personally say that each bite of my explosive burrito was delicious. It had its proteins, it had its legumes. It wasn't too heavy. It was filling. It wasn't light. Like I came hungry. I left satisfied. What can you say about this?
Yeah, I liked it overall. I'm like not a huge fan of Mexican food, but that was like really good to me. I thought everything came like quick, which was great because I don't have to worry about like, getting on time to class then. I think like for authenticity, if we're talking about that, it's probably not the most authentic Mexican restaurant to go to, but for kids like us on a budget, and it's quick, it's Mexican food to go, and it's great for that reason.
Samba como